What's going on, man? I'm Cody. Welcome to Anything for Reaction, and it looks like the PlayStation 5 price might have been revealed. But if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, click that bell to turn notifications. If you guys want to support the video and the channel, hit that like button, and let's go and talk about the PlayStation 5 price might have been revealed. So it looks like Sony is struggling with costly parts, which is driven by high demand for memory components that could drive the price of the PlayStation 5 to around $500, which is sort of what I was thinking. But according to a report from Bloomberg. So the current manufacturing cost of the PlayStation 5, Bloomberg says, is around 450, which, I mean, that is a lot, man. That is insane. So yeah, $500 like definitely makes sense. For me, I was thinking it was gonna be around like $500, especially if they wanted to amp it up and add like groundbreaking and some good components. I thought that would have been the price, so it definitely makes sense. So competition from DRAM and NAND flash memory are said to be driving up costs. Bloomberg also reports that Sony is using an especially expensive cooling system for PS5. A common complaint about the company's current generation console, the PlayStation 4, is loud fan noise due to heat dissipation. So yeah, I definitely understand why they would want to fix that, especially if you're going up with like a new console. You'd want to like fix like the current problem. So yeah, I definitely get that, and that definitely makes sense. So Bloomberg also said Sony is taking a wait and see approach, meaning waiting to see how Microsoft prices its Xbox X Series to setting the PS5's price. But if Sony follows a similar pricing model for PS5 as it did with the launch of PS4, a price of $499 for PS5 seems possible, if not very likely. So yeah, that definitely makes sense. I mean, especially if manufacturing costs around $450. I mean, $500 definitely seems. I mean, I'm just glad that's like $600 or something like that. Which, I mean, the official price I don't think is out. I think it's just a rough estimate that's going to be around 500. But if it's like $600, you're like, whoa. But yeah, definitely. $500 actually doesn't sound that bad for the PlayStation 5. So I think that's a great price point for the PS5 to be under, especially if they're improving like the components and stuff. I think that is really something that I think is definitely intriguing, especially fixing problems that were previously in the PlayStation 4 models. I mean, I really dig that, and I think this is going to be really interesting. So when Sony unveiled first details on the PlayStation 5 last year, the console sounded more expensive than the $399 PlayStation 4 Pro, but the company said it was targeting an appealing price point based on the PS5's feature set. So I guess that means it was probably already automatically going to be more than the $399 based on the features alone. So yeah, but an appealing price point. I mean, I think Sony wants to get to 450 or something like that, or 449.99 or something like that. I don't think they want to have that 499 price tag. But I think it makes sense for it to be there, especially if it's an update. I mean, the PlayStation Pro launched at like 399. And so it only makes sense for like the PlayStation 5 to be around that point. But yeah, I think this is definitely an attractive and appealing price point. If it is around like $450, $500, I'm glad it's there. You may not know the price of the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X until June at the earliest. Microsoft will attend E3 in 2020, where it's expected like more details are going to be revealed about the Xbox Series X. Yeah, Sony is skipping E3 this year. I think they skipped last year, so it's not too crazy. And it looks like, I mean, a lot of like big companies and franchises are skipping out on E3, which I find really interesting. Like E3 has always been synonymous with like this like gaming like convention, and like E3 has been the place for like all these companies to reveal what they're doing. I mean, it's been huge for as long as I can remember. No, like Sony dropping out of E3 was huge last year. I don't think it's as a shock as it is this year, because I think they're doing their state of plays and stuff like that. And I think that's where they really want to do a lot of their like revealing stuff on their own thing and stuff like that. So I definitely understand that. But it looks like both the PS5 and Xbox Series X are planned to launch during the holiday quarter this year and are expected to have similar price points. So I expect those to be around $450, $500. I think Sony wants to get a better price than Xbox. But yeah, I think that's definitely really interesting. And I think the price point seems right. Around like $500. I think that definitely makes sense for where Sony wants to go. I bet, and I think that's definitely an appealing price. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it's not like it's something like cheap and stuff like that. So I think around 4. I'd like it to be like 399. I think that, for me personally, I think that would be the absolute perfect price point. But yeah, I think this is all right, and I actually dig this, and I'm really excited just to see what Sony has in store for the design of the PlayStation 5. I'm excited to see what they have in store as far as games going as for the PlayStation 5. I think that's going to be so interesting to see, and I'm really excited just to learn more about the PlayStation 5, learn more about its features, learn more about the games that are going to be on it, and learn more just about like how awesome this system's going to be, because I am really excited about the PlayStation 5. And if this price is right, I think it just makes sense. The price is right. Good old like Jim Carrey, I guess, price is right reference in there. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really interesting, and I'm super excited about this. And I just absolutely cannot wait. I mean, these next generation of consoles, I think they're gonna be really amazing and really beefed up as far as specs go. And I'm super excited about this, and I absolutely cannot wait for this. What do you guys think about the PlayStation 5 price possibly being revealed? Let me know in the comment section down below. And I think it's actually I think it's an okay price. I mean, I'm excited to see where they're gonna go with this. I'm excited to just learn more about this. But I think the price around $500 definitely makes sense. I don't think that's gonna be the exact price. I think that's just gonna be like somewhere in the ballpark as Sony continues to figure out what the console is gonna be like and what the pricing is gonna be like. I think it's gonna be really interesting. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. As always, guys, I'll catch you in the next As always, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Later, guys.